What up, everybody? It's Josh from WA Production, and boy, do I have something exciting for you guys. Today, I'm going to share with you the TrapTune plugin from our friends at Sound Device Digital and United Plugins. It's an incredible plugin to use on any kind of vocal, female, male, hip-hop, EDM, all kinds of genres can use a tool like this to add some creative effects to your vocal and do it in no time at all. So I'm going to show you how it can be used, what the kind of features it has are, and how it sounds in just a second. All right, guys, so here I've got TrapTune open. I think it's a really attractively designed plugin. I just like the way it looks. It's super clear, super simple, but really powerful. It gives you a lot of different parameters, as you can see here, but pretty much all of them should be familiar to you if you've got some experience with other music production plugins. The biggest difference, though, is that I haven't really seen a single plugin that does all of these things in one and makes it so easy to create these awesome audio effects. So I've started by loading this female vocal here. I will turn off TrapTune.
Give me that call back, yeah, give me that call back. I've been waiting on the line. I am here when you decide.
Okay, so it's a nice vocal to work with. It's already been processed. It's clearly not a raw vocal. It's already been tuned. And so some of the effects of TrapTune might be a little bit more apparent on a raw vocal, but I think it'll sound better using this one. So let's turn on TrapTune. Even though it's turned on, I've got all the different switches off. And so it's still going to sound the same for now.
Give me that call back, yeah, give me.
So still the same. But let's try, before I get into all the individual parameters, let's just try a few different presets and see how they sound on her voice.
Give me that call back, yeah, give me that call back.
Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm just going to pick some random ones.
Give me that call back, yeah, give me that call back.
All right. Let's see how that sounds.
Give me that call back, yeah, give me that call back.
All right, going to jump into a couple of other ones.
I am here when you decide. Give me that fall back, yeah, give me that fall back.
So this is one thing to note. It actually, for some of the presets, it's important to change the key here to the correct key, which in this case is D sharp minor, sorry. And I'll explain more why that's important in a bit, but you'll hear it'll make a difference.
I'm here when you decide. Give me that fall back, yeah, give me that fall back.
Slight difference on that one, but in others it'll be much more apparent. And then let's just try one more.
Back, I wanna be safe in your arms. Keep me cool, keep me calm with that ooh, ooh, ooh.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's jump back to the original initial preset, and then I can go into some more about the features. So I'm going to again turn everything off so that we start from scratch and just see how we're going. So that should sound, I'm going to go to a different part of the song so that we're not hearing the same words over and over again, but
don't be shy, don't be shy.
Okay, so that sounds pretty much raw for this vocal. And so the first section I'm going to go over is this master global section over here. Pretty straightforward. You've got an input gain knob and an output gain knob. So the control of the gain of the signal coming in and the final signal going out. And then these meters here that will show you your levels. And then you've also got a high pass switch, which can kind of help you just get rid of some lower end rumble and stuff like that that you might not want. Again, this vocal probably doesn't have a ton of that stuff in it, but on a more raw vocal, it might. So you can play around with that. So next section up at the top is this tune in section, hard trap tune section. So this, as one might think, controls the tuning of the sound. And so with everything off, it should sound basically normal.
Don't be shy, don't be shy, don't.
And then adjusting these different knobs will adjust the amount of tuning that occurs.
Don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy. Don't be a shy boy, don't be a shy boy.
Again, knowing that we are using a vocal that's already been tuned, it's not going to have as big of a difference, but we'll hear a difference in a second. So let me turn this to the key that we're in, which is D sharp minor. And if we were to leave it on chromatic, what the tuning does is it pulls the notes towards the closest semitone to what she's singing. So it'll basically just adjust those in-between notes. However, if you're in your correct key, it will take any sound that is not in an exact key, an exact note from the key, and it'll move it to that note or push it towards it. And so it'll be a little bit more, it'll work a little harder if you've got it in the key rather than just chromatic. If you really want to make the T-Pain effect, we can use this tuning speed option, which is really where that effect comes from when you really push it like crazy. So let's try that.
Don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy. Don't be a shy boy, don't be a shy boy.
So in most cases, unless you're going for the Lil Wayne T-Pain effect, you might want to not do it that hard and have it be a little less apparent. So you'll adjust the speed and the intensity and this hard TrapTune knob here.
Don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be a shy.
So you can adjust that. You can also transpose the signal that's coming in by up to 12 semitones, up to an octave each way. So we can change that.
Don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be a shy boy.
And the one other thing you can adjust as well is the formants, which basically makes it so it doesn't have that chipmunky sound and makes it sound a little bit more realistic and human when you are adjusting the transposition of it.
Don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be a shy boy, don't be a shy boy, don't be shy, don't be shy.
So yeah, some really useful, quick tuning options here that you can just throw a vocal in and have it add some either just, tuning for the sake of tuning or basically auto-tuning so that it sounds, like a whole new affected vocal in that style. And moving right along, I'm going to just, let's leave it kind of auto-tuned. And jumping down here, we've got our second voice window. And so what the second voice does is pretty self-explanatory. It adds a second harmonizing vocal to your main signal. And so firstly, you can choose where it's transposed. I believe this was set to like a fourth. And so you can have it, at the exact same note, the exact same key, or you can transpose it up to an octave up or an octave down. And then you can actually double that by making it another octave down or another octave up. So if I leave it in the middle, this is just 1 and 1. If I leave it down, it's between normal and 2 octaves down, and vice versa on higher. So then you can also just adjust the volume or level of your second voice.
Don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be a shy boy, don't be a shy boy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be a shy boy, give me something I can try, boy. Don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be a shy boy, don't be a shy boy.
So yeah, you can be really creative with it. And then if we turn on the stereo voice, that'll make it sound really nice and wide.
Don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be a shy boy, don't be a shy boy.
And then the rest, if you know music production, is all stuff you should be pretty familiar with. So coming down to distortion, we can give it a little bit of grit.
Don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be shy, don't be a shy boy, don't be a shy boy, don't be shy, don't be shy.
So that's really useful if you are, using it as like a background vocal or wanting to add a section where it's kind of filtered and distorted and then come back to the normal vocal afterwards. And then, typical reverb and delay here. Reverb.
I'm here when you walk the side. Give me that fall back, yeah, give me that fall back. I wanna be safe in your arms. Keep me cool, keep me calm with that
So that's pretty nice sounding. And then we've got a delay with different options for the length of the delay as well as the pattern of the delay, and feedback, which is basically how long it keeps looping back through the delay before it fades out, and the dry wet.
I'm here when you walk the side. Give me that fall back, yeah, give me that fall back. I wanna be safe in your arms. Keep me cool, keep me calm with that.
So I think that's sounding pretty cool. So next I want to jump in with a male vocal and just kind of see how that sounds with some of the presets as well. So let's hear this male vocal.
Now that I'm here, I don't wanna go. Don't ever wanna cut the flow. You got my heart, you got my soul.
Okay, lovely little vocal. Let's check out some other presets. How about a man in a hanger?
Don't ever wanna cut the flow.
All right, room vocal.
Don't ever wanna cut the flow.
What about upper fifth?
Don't ever wanna cut the flow.
That's pretty cool. Kind of sounds like reggae. Some dub tracks. How about double am hard tune? Whoa.
Babe, I don't ever wanna be alone.
That's pretty cool. Wait, how's it sound without that?
Don't leave me. Babe, I don't ever wanna be alone.
Wow, that was sick.
Don't leave me. Babe, I don't ever wanna be alone.
That's pretty cool. And let's make it thick.
Ooh, I don't ever wanna be alone.
All right, let's try one more. Some King of Flanger. That's funny.
I don't ever wanna be alone. Oh yeah. I don't ever wanna be alone.
Okay, now I think Some Rappers Are Here will be a good one to listen to. Let's try that one.
I don't ever wanna be alone. Oh yeah. I don't ever wanna be alone.
All right, so that's pretty awesome. So I know that I've already used this plugin in several projects since it was sent to me. I think that it's super useful for any producer, especially ones who don't want to spend a ton of time fine-tuning vocals, or they just aren't great at it. Vocals are one of the top things that I hear people have trouble with. They ask us, for tips on how to work with vocals and how to get them sounding professional and stuff. But as you can hear, with just throwing TrapTune on and some of these presets, you go from having a fairly raw, flat, thin sounding vocal, and now it's wide, it's got effects on it, it's tuned. So for a lot of genres, it might be all you need, or at least a big part of what you need to get your song sounding good. So we're really excited to have TrapTune on our store. You can get it now from waproduction.com. And I really think that it'll be a good tool for most producers to have in their arsenal to quickly and effectively tune their vocals and add some awesome vocal effects. So that's going to be all for now. I hope you thought this video was helpful. So I'll leave it there. Go enjoy TrapTune. Have a great one, guys.